Your goal for this lesson is to get an anchored cross on the top side, meaning you have the cross, you want to see a column on all four sides for that cross. Let's take a look. So when you finish the previous pattern and you get to the cross, what you want to do is that top row, you want to turn it until you have a minimum of 2 columns. Every now and then you're going to notice that one column lines up. You're going to always will have 2 or 4. There's 3 different situations that you're going to encounter. The first one is the lucky one. It means you turn it, you line up 1, and all 4 line up, just like we just saw. That's the lucky situation. It means you don't have to do the pattern number 5. The other situation, it's not normal, but every now and then it happens. You have 2 columns, but they're opposite of each other. If that situation happens, you want to make sure that you start the pattern with them opposite this way, not this way. Okay? So the 2 columns like this. The third situation, that's most common. You're going to end up with 2 columns, one that's opposite you and one over here. You want to put them that way. When you see, you want to make sure that you have one to the right and one opposite you. So those are the 3 different situations. Let's look at them in action. So what's the life technique that goes along with the anchored cross on the top row? It's about perspective. Your perspective, if things are not working or they're not working the way that you want, change your perspective on things. I can remember going to college and just wanting to know the wisdom of the people that were around me. Some of my professors, some of the parents of the people that I was in college with. That perspective helped me a lot. I gained a lot of wisdom from people that way. And as time has gone on, one thing that I've realized is I can't do what I used to do physically. I actually get hurt now. Just recently, I hurt myself jogging. And so it's probably not a good idea to jog when you're this weight either. But anyway, I'd hurt myself. And I thought, man, that would not have happened in my 20s. And it's the perspective. I have to change my perspective and realize that my age and my weight, they're coming into play. And what can I do with those things? How can I improve? How can I eat better? And it's changing my perspective that's going to help out a lot for me. By the same way, for you, what perspective, what are the areas that you want changed in your life? What are the areas that they're going along but not like you want? How can you change your perspective in those areas? All right, so the Rubik's Cube lesson is the anchored cross on the top side. The learning technique is organization, and I'll tell you a lot more about that in the speech. And the life technique here is perspective. We'll see you in lesson 8.